welcome back to the Lady Wealth Warrior channel where I teach you how to build an online business without the overwhelm and confusion. If you've been thinking to yourself, I'd really like to make some online income, but I don't want to sell a course. If you're that person, well then this video is for you. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can create and sell children's storybooks. Now, this was a really big topic with my audience, my live audience on TikTok and Instagram. They were really captivated when I was teaching this. So I figured I'd make a YouTube video. So I have no script. I am going completely off the cuff. My editor might edit out some of the stuff, but we're going to jump right in. So what I did is I tried a few tools to try to do a way to make books, because what I found was I had a few students in my bootcamp class, and that's my high-level coaching program. And I had a few of them that created a course. They absolutely went through all the steps, took action, and created a course. But when it came time to market that course and sell that course to make the money, they weren't feeling it. It wasn't feeling aligned with them. And they said, I don't want to do this. So I said, how about this? So one of my students, she's actually creating low-content word search books, puzzle books, mazes, coloring books, and she's publishing them on Amazon KDP. KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. So you can actually publish your own books. Pretty awesome, right? Okay, so I found an amazing software that is not expensive at all. There is a one-time payment, so no monthly payments, because I can't stand monthly payments. So I think you will love this software as well. I'll drop the links below so you can go ahead and get signed up. Yes, it is an affiliate link. All of your support helps me keep making these free videos for you. So what I want to do is I want to take you into Artisty and show you how you can make a children's book, and then how you can actually publish that children's book. So let's dive in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Artisty, and they've got a 6.0. So they've been making updates to it. And there's always a list of all of the newest features and updates that they put in here. So we're going to jump right in. I don't want to drag this out. So I'm going to click on Create Design up here in the top, in the middle, Create Design. Then I'm going to select this one, Fast AI Image Designer. And then here's what I'm going to tell you first. Now, before you just go in and create a storybook, you need to have an idea, right? So either a series of books, either a niche type of book, like maybe you want to make a story about your grandchild and their pet dog or their pet cat or their pet fish, right? So my suggestion is to start with ChatGPT to get some ideas and some inspiration on what types of books to create. So I'm going to click on my ChatGPT, and we're just going to ask ChatGPT, and I'm just going to ask it a very simple question. I want to create a series of books for children ages 3 to 7. So they're going to be very easy to read, like lots of pictures. 3 to 7 about a little girl and her dog. Okay. Very simple. Give me 5 titles and ideas for these books, for this book series, And I have learned recently, you don't need any periods. Actually, it's better if you don't put any periods in when you're talking to ChatGPT. So I'm going to hit go, and let's just see what ChatGPT comes up with. Okay, so here, as you can see, it came up with 5 different ideas. Lila and Lucky, the day the wind ran away. I like it. It's cute. Imagination and problem solving, story idea, and it even gives you the story idea. It's great. When a big gust of wind blows away Lila's kite and half of the neighborhood's laundry. This sounds really, really cute. So now I have an idea. I've got some inspiration. So I'm going to go back to Artisty. Now what we want to do here on Artisty is up at the top. You see here it says AI Storybook Studio. We want to click on that. And then we want to just do an idea to storybook. Now there's 2 ways that you can do this. You can either have ChatGPT create the script for you, so you can script to storybook, so that way you can look at the script, because if you do idea to storybook, you're not really seeing the script before they create the book. But this way is easier, idea to storybook, or just ask it for the actual script of this particular story, and you can copy and paste that in there as well. So we're just gonna, for the purposes of this video, we're just gonna do idea to storybook. we're going to click create new story. So from here, you want to select AI character. I wouldn't use a reference photo. The last time I tried that, it did not work out very well, but you can give it a shot just so you can see what it looks like. And then we want to select the story idea. So we go back to our ChatGPT. We go ahead and copy our story idea. Now you can ask ChatGPT to write the full story idea out because you're allowed 5,000 characters. But I'm just going to put what ChatGPT gave me for now. The story type, choose the one that best fits. I'm going to choose fiction. The age group, I'm going to do a picture book, 3 to 5. You can do a young adults, but it doesn't do like your adult ebooks. Like if you're thinking of creating an ebook, it doesn't do, from what I can see so far in Artisty. I've been diving into the platform more. I haven't found one where you can do an adult ebook, but we're going to go with a picture book. Number of pages. Now the pages matter because if you choose 12 pages, it's going to give you 24 pages. 1 page is the picture. 1 page is the actual words, the actual writing in the book. So I usually choose 15. That gives me a book of 30. So I've got 30 pages. Max character is 2, so I always choose 2. The dimensions, I have been choosing 3x4, which gives it a taller book. We'll see how it matches up with the Amazon KDP, but what I've noticed is these books that are in, or these dimensions that are in here, I haven't found one that matches, but we're going to see if we can make it work with Amazon KDP. So we're going to choose the 3x4. We're going to click on book details. The book cover title, I'm going to go ahead and copy Lila and Lucky without the quotation marks. We're going to go back to Artisty and paste it right in there. The book author, I'm going to put Michelle Spark, and then I'm going to go ahead and click generate. Now it does take a few minutes to generate, so just be patient. While it's doing its thing, I will be right back. Okay, so here you go. So as you can see here, it's created some really great images. I love these. These are so cute. Now, one of the things that you want to make sure that you do is you want to look at every picture. You want to make sure that the expressions that they have on their face matches what the words are saying. So I'm going to just start with this one here because she's got a really big expression on her face. We're going to go ahead and hover over it and click on the eyeball, and that's going to bring up the details of this page. You can regenerate it if you want to, edit the image, swap the story image, or edit the story text. So here's the story text right here. And if you don't like it or you want to add to it, you just click edit story text and you could edit anything that you want. Okay. And so you just want to make sure that it matches what she's doing or saying or her expression. So ready, Lucky? She giggled, holding the string. Lucky barked, his tail wagging like a happy pendulum. They both loved kite flying days. So that looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that. This one here, I'm going to click on the eyeball. Suddenly, a big gust of wind swooped down. It tugged hard on the kite string. So this is the right facial expression. So far, so good. But you want to make sure that nobody has 3 arms, that all of the AI did their job right. The dog doesn't have 5 paws, things like that. The dog isn't brown in one and then black in another. She doesn't have blue ribbons in her hair and then she's got red ribbons in another. This one here, you see, it looks like she's got something blowing her nose here, right? So I'm going to click regenerate design and let's see what happens here, okay? You want to just check every image, okay, to make sure that the story and the characters are and remain consistent, okay? This is another story that I did. I thought this one was pretty good. The Veggie Heroes. Yeah, so I'm creating some storybooks and I think they're so fun. I used to love reading to kids when I was younger. Okay, so let's see if, this one here, okay, so again, it looks like she's got something coming from her nose. It's just so weird. I'm going to regenerate again. There's no coins. There's no credits. It's completely unlimited. So fix them as many times as you need. Still didn't work. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click edit image and I'm going to say remove that piece of clothing by her nose. And let's see if that works. So there is another thing I noticed, and it's so small, I don't know if anyone else will notice, but she's got white socks on. White, 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 white. Let's see. White, blue. She's got blue socks here. Now she's got yellow socks on. White, white. So it's very minimal type, and this could be like another day, but she's got the same dress on. So just something that I noticed. So you want to really pay attention to the detail here. Not that I think something like that would matter, but we want to make sure that the story matches. So this doesn't seem to be working because it removed the other piece of clothing. So let's see. They chase the floating laundry. So I'm going to regenerate this again and let's see what happens. And sometimes this is what happens with AI. Okay, AI does not always get it right, but you want to make sure if you're publishing a book that the AI is doing its job. Okay, so this is so weird. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Okay, so now what we want to do after we've checked all of the storyline and the images, okay, up here at the top, we want to click on My Flipbooks. And as you can see, I've made some other ones. I'm going to click on Create New, and then I'm going to select AI Storybook Studio here. That's going to bring back all of the images from all the books that I've created. I'm going to select Create Flipbook right here, and then I'm going to select this story. It's automatically going to select the entire story, all 15 pages. And then in the middle, I'm going to select Create Flipbook. Now we got to answer a few questions. Select a voice, and my favorite one is Elsie, but I'm going to select Emily for this one. Hi there. So I'm going to select Emily. Then we've got to select a template. So a browse. So let me go back. You've got a browse built in. You can upload a template or you can generate one. So I've just been, because I don't really need a template, so browse built in. I'm just going to select the blank one because we don't really want any of this while we're publishing, okay? And it's got images and pictures, so we don't really need anything but a blank page. So now we want to pick our front cover, and as you can see here in the background, it's got the front cover already. So we're going to choose from the library, and we're going to select this one here as the cover, the actual cover page. And then we're going to select a back cover. Now it doesn't actually create a back cover for us, so you can choose from one of the pictures here as a back cover. So I'm going to choose, let's see, this one here where they're running. I kind of like the two of them together. I like that. Once all of that is filled in, we're going to scroll down and select Generate Flipbook. Now, generating a flipbook does take a little bit longer to do, so we want to make sure that we give it enough time. So the flipbook could take 5 to 10 minutes to process. But as we're waiting for that, you can actually see that this one here, I can read it, I can download it, and I can ready to download KDP Manuscript. So it prepares it, so it will give us the manuscript that we would upload to Amazon KDP. And that's perfect. Now this one did not give me the option of downloading the KDP manuscript because I had put the wrong dimensions, the wrong size here. So I don't really need this one. I'm going to just select delete, and we're going to delete this one here. But as you can see here, this one is ready. So I'm going to click on read, and you'll get to see what it looks like so you can actually read the book. So down here in the middle, there's a little play button. We're going to click on that and it will read the book to you.
One sunny morning, Lila and her golden puppy, Lucky, were at the park. Lila held tight to her brand new kite, a rainbow of colors shimmering in the light. Ready? Lucky?
So you can have it actually read to you, which I think is really, really cute. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and download it and save it to my downloads. I'm going to replace the one that I already did. And then I want to download my KDP manuscript because we're going to be uploading it to Amazon KDP. So we're going to go ahead and download that. And we have pretty much all of our parts that we need other than the cover page, because when you're uploading to Amazon KDP, you want to have two files. You want to have the cover page and you want to have the interior manuscript, which is without the cover page. So once you have those two parts, now the next step is going into Amazon KDP and actually uploading it. So if you want to learn how to do that so you can actually publish your own book, come back for the second part of this episode, okay? I don't want to make these videos too long and I don't want to give you too much. Get going on the Artisty program. Link is down below and I will be here waiting to see what you create. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on those notification bells so you can get notified every time I put out a new episode. I teach women how to build online businesses without always having to sell a course. Yes, you can sell a course and I teach that as well, but that is not the only way to make money online. So stay tuned, come back next week and we'll get that book published. I'll see you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of creating children's books using a new software. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I put out new videos each and every week to teach you How to Make Money Online. I hope to see you back next week for the second half, and we'll go ahead and get that book uploaded to Amazon KDP and get it published. I'll see you in the next episode. If you want to continue learning and growing together, watch this video that's coming up next, and I will see you over there.